Based on current form, reputation, and expected impact in the World Cup, these are my top 10 best players to look out for in the World Cup, to watch out for. At number 10 is Cristiano Ronaldo. The number one will shock you. Stay tuned for the number one. The number one is not Lamine Yamal, neither it is Ousmane Dembele. Then Cristiano Ronaldo at number 10. Many people will ask me, this guy is 41. This guy is playing in the Saudi Pro League. But you see, Cristiano Ronaldo, his impact in this World Cup this year will be too much, because many people will be watching how far this guy go with Portugal. If this guy is actually going to win it at last, if this is his sixth and the last time, it's going to be his lucky time. It's going to be the time you finally lift this World Cup trophy. Then at number 9 is Pedri slash Bruno Fernandes. I'm picking the both of them because of the impact that they do in the midfield. Because of how pivotal these two guys can be for both Spain and Portugal, respectively. I'm picking both of them at number 9. Then at my number 8 is Ousmane Dembele. Many people will be asking this guy that have done so much in the UEFA Champions League, this guy that deserves to win the ballon, but I won't pick him at the number 1. I'm putting him at 8 because the impact that this guy is going to have in the World Cup for me is going to be minimal. It's going to be very small. It's going to be very small. Ousmane Dembele is not the player to watch out for in this World Cup, irrespective of his favorite to win the Ballon d'Or, but it's not the player to watch out for this World Cup. That's why I put him at number 8, because of how well he has performed in the past 2 seasons, the trophies that he's won. That's why I put him in the 8th position. Then Harry Kane. Harry Kane is a player that everybody should watch out for. Watch out for Harry Kane and watch out for England. This guy have scored 50-something goals for Bayern Munich, winning every domestic trophy in the Bundesliga. This guy deserves to be watched out for. But the only problem I have with Harry Kane is the team that he's playing for. This England team, this Thomas Tuchel mistakes, all this first selection that everybody is complaining about. I expect that. I'm thinking that this might limit what Harry Kane will do in the World Cup. But he's a player that you really have to watch out. When you watch England, this is a player that you should look out for. Then another player in my list is Vinicius Junior and Brazil. Vinicius Junior is another player that very performs so well for the country. He's a good player, yes, but he very perform for Brazil. He doesn't perform that much for Brazil, but you should look out for him when two of them plays together when he plays together with Neymar. Look out for Vinicius Junior. Then another player in my list is Jude Bellingham. At that England midfield, Jude Bellingham is another player you should look out for. You should look out for Jude Bellingham at number 5. Look out for Jude Bellingham. When he mixes strength with Kobe Mainoo, these are two players that are going to ball for England. They are going to make England midfield very, very strong. Look out for Jude Bellingham. That's why he is at my number 5. Then the number 4 in my list is Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland, this guy is finally going to World Cup. He missed the last World Cup because Norway was not able to qualify, but he's going to World Cup at last. Look out for the best striker in the world. Currently, the best striker in the world. The next one will shock you. Lionel Messi at number 3. This guy is arguably the best player that ever existed. Him going to World Cup one more time, we say things to excite everybody. Say things of excitement. Everybody should be very, very happy to watch the greatest of all time that ever plays this game. The greatest that ever played this game going to another World Cup. The greatest of all time is finally going to the World Cup again. Everybody should look forward to watch this guy, Lionel Messi, in the World Cup. Do you think Argentina will do the double? We do the back-to-back this time? But I don't think so. But it's another player that you should really look out for. And he's playing in his league. This World Cup is being played in Canada, Jamaica, and USA. USA is the league that Lionel Messi is currently playing at. So the fans there will be familiar with this guy. Everybody there will be familiar with Lionel Messi. Then number 2 on my list is the one and only Lamine Yamal. The one and only Lamine Yamal. People might ask, why is he not first in your list? But in my list, he is at second place. Lamine Yamal is the second player that I'm looking forward to watching the World Cup. Second to the best I'm looking forward to watching the World Cup. I don't want to talk much about Lamine Yamal. Everybody know how well this guy contributed to Barcelona, Spanish team, how well this guy have been. How pivotal this guy have been to football in general. Lamine Yamal, I currently pick him at the number second position. Then the first and the last and the best player that World Cup have ever produced in our time, I'm picking him at number one, Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe at my number first player that you should look out for. He's a player that always shows up in the World Cup. He's a player that always carries France. He's a player that went to World Cup finals back to back. You know what it means to went to World Cup finals back to back, being the highest goal scorer in these both competition, these both tournaments. Going to World Cup, he's the best player that we witnessed at the World Cup so far in our time. He's another player that you should look out for. Watch out for Kylian Mbappe. He's coming out strong. Maybe he's bringing it to France this time. Let me know if there is any mistake, if there's any player that I expected to see in my list that is not here. But you know you can have your own. This is my own list.